So how did you first hook up with Neo down in Atlanta after you graduated?
I was working in Atlanta a lot when I graduated. Just a lot of projects that just happened to be in Atlanta. So when I moved down there, I was producing, and he's a talented writer. So we just got a cool vibe working on songs, and then I signed him as a producer for it, man.
Did you ever catch yourself, looking over his shoulder, trying to get like some extra tips? Or
Yeah, I cop, man. All the people I worked with, I cop. Like that's how I learned to do music. Trey, Neo, T-Pain. I just copied them. Like when I first started, because I just was amazed by their talent. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's crazy that they can do that. So I would watch them, and I would see what they did, and I would try to do, and when I would do it, I couldn't do it exactly like that, but I had my own style, so it kind of just created a mix of all of these different people along with the stuff I was listening to, and it just created this style that I have.
Right now, you're making a push, to be an artist in front of the camera versus behind the scenes. So doing that, you're not like too worried about people not being receptive of you and being like, oh, Bei Maejor, now you want to be an artist, like you just stay in the back, like you're not worried about that.
The reason I don't think people really would say that much is because the people who when I first started writing and stuff, I would take it to T-Pain and Drake, to Carrie and them and play them, and they would be like, that's hot, you should do that for yourself. Like they were the ones who told me to do that because they believed in it. So when I see people who I respected already believing in it before I even did, it kind of made me feel like, oh yeah, well this, it kind of made it a smoother transition as opposed to me forcing it. Like, yo, listen, y'all want to be an art? Like, it wasn't never like that. I didn't grow up like, yo, listen to my songs. You know what I mean? It was more of a process where people just thought it was good. People liked it, and then it became a passion after that.
The job you did on Murder Business. I think that beat is like insane. That's something like I think that most artists would keep for themselves.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you differentiate stuff like that is just so crazy?
Yeah.
To give it to somebody else versus keeping it for yourself, because that is like.
Well, the story with that is I did it, and I actually was gonna keep it for myself. You're right. I was in the studio with Tip, playing through stuff, and I played that on accident. And whoa. So I had to play this T.I., man. I used to listen to T.I. albums all the time. I was in college like that. So I was like, all right, man, I play. So he got it. T.I. got it, and it was his song first. He's featured on the song, but then he signed Iggy, and Iggy loved the song he would play for. So she a little gangster. So she stole it from T.I., like took the song and kept his verse. You know what I'm saying? And did it like that. At that point, once a song becomes something that I like, then I'm all for it, you know what I mean? If it was something I hated and on a beat that I liked, I've done that before. I've been like, nah, you know what? Let's do another song, you know what I mean? And it sometimes makes it strain on the relationship with the artist a little bit, but I think at the end of the day, they respect it because they know that, we all looking for the best music. I'm not really just for the credit or I don't necessarily want to make something that's going to be the biggest successful. I want something that's going to be the hottest and the most, creative, and people be able to be like, oh, I like that, that's something different, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To have an impact in that way, so.
A lot of your stuff is, sample free. So is that like a conscious effort on your part not to sample? You trying to like set an example, like set the bar higher?
Yeah, I used to sample when I was, first starting doing beats, and then I kind of fell off sampling because one time I sampled something and they took like 80% of the song or something like that. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. I worked all this time and it came and took, so that was one thing. And then I just started learning, my ear got a little bit better and I could start picking out notes and playing and stuff, you know what I mean? So just kind of went to more so I'd rather create it. I'd rather be the one making it someone will sample one day, you know what I mean? As opposed to sampling on something. But I still will sample here and there. On the upscale, I got some samples on there.